Music appears to have stopped. Oh no, no, it's starting up again. Quickly can I pause if I hit continue? Let's find out. Let's find out in real time. Oh, I don't have my chat window.
You think I should?
Oh, stop talking. Stop talking to child. Audio good. Excellent. All right, brilliant. I am in. I'm in and I'm online. Welcome everyone. It is Monday night. Welcome to the SciFiAIguy Monday night stream, wherein I play sci-fi games with AI themes. This is part 3 of State of Mind, a fairly recent adventure game with themes of, you know, the brain. The AI front has been there and not. So we've got robots. This is a world in which robots are a thing. They appear to be sapient, thinking, feeling entities. They are treated like trash. This is all fairly standard fare. But we appear to be playing two characters whose lives are somehow intertwined. One appears to be based upon the other and vice versa. So we'll see how deep this metafictional mix goes. Yeah, it's been a cool game so far. I have to keep reviewing my notes because we've been introduced to so many characters, and each character has a family. So each protagonist, this is Adam, I forget the last name, but this is Adam, and Richard Nolan is the other one that we play. He's the snarky one. So each of these men has a wife and a kid, and a doctor, and a robot/AI in the home, and then they've got people they work with, or friends, or lovers, or whatever, and it's a lot. I'm gonna be upfront and say that it's a lot, which is fine, but I'm only doing, 60-minute to 90-minute streams at the moment, due to health reasons, so it's not all sinking in. So I'm getting more of a sort of broad strokes impression of what's going on. The good news is that each of these characters appears to have a kind of Pokedex of friends, which is to say they have a phone and a contacts list that tells me stuff. So there's always something I can check at least. That's good. I should probably appraise myself for some of the things before I push too far. I seem to recall there actually being a... Yeah, I can switch characters. I haven't tried to yet because I don't see why I should right now. And I don't want to force it. I don't know if there's room here for me to play the game in a more unique way, but right now I'm just keen to keep things going as they are. It all seems to be fine. Oh, Saz is here, but on the Twitch app, so not able to see the stream yet. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're just nobbing about at the moment. We're not in yet. Need to remember to drink my tea while it's warm. Delicious peppermint tea. It's good. It's tasty. Ugh. Yeah, in an ideal world, the PS4 would have, or the PS4 Twitch functionality would allow for, me to have like a lobby screen with link to Spotify, and I play some music and then hang out and chat and then start playing, or something like that. The sort of stuff that I see people do with streams when they do them from their PC and they have more control. The sort of stuff I can't be asked doing yet. And I probably should get around to. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, big yawns. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Yeah, I've got some energy now. I mean, I've got enough energy to stream every Monday, which is better than I was a month ago. Or, a few weeks ago, what have you. But I am still wiped. But that's fine. This game is nice and chill. It is cerebral. I can take it at my own pace. We are not having God of War style quick time events foisted upon us. Is that even a current reference? I feel like there was a God of War re-release or reboot or something at some point, but it really isn't a thing. I wonder if quick time events have had their day. I don't know. I don't play modern games. It's not my raison d'etre. All right. Well, it's approaching the 5-minute mark. So I say we just kick into it. Like I said, it's a fairly chill game. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's continue. Ooh. Once I blink away the sudden headache. In theory, that's fine. Everything's
You know what's going
fine.
on?
He asked questions. Normal questions.
Oh yeah, our
How I
recalcitrant
felt,
son.
what I was thinking.
Well then, what are you thinking? Okay, fine.
Yeah, so we've just come back from the neurologist. Our son was neurologized, and did this statue have a son before?
It's Monday, and you are watching the present.
Never mind.
Your life is our poetry.
It's a
Everything
completely
that matters
flexible
to you, Mr.
statue,
Adam
which is to
Newman.
say, sorry, hologrammatic.
Welcome
Flexible
to
is
the
a weird word.
present.
Come Sunday, it will be time. A milestone of our age.
Okay.
Project Independence.
Is it an
Richard
AI?
Kane has joined us at the present, owner of Infinity Technologies and governor of City 5. Governor, thank you for finding the time in your busy schedule to talk to us today. So, completing Project Independence. Are you nervous?
You bet. In a positive way.
Explain to our viewers why this project is so important.
Well, didn't you feel the earthquake today?
Yeah.
There was an earthquake?
The technical term is geohazard.
Yeah, why did they
Now,
call
I
it
don't
that?
want to bore your viewers with all the technical details.
Oh yeah, that appears to be a
I
mountain.
don't understand most of it myself. But the exploitation of natural resources, the thing that has made our Earth so scarily unstable over the past years, Project Independence will solve all those problems. Forever.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Okay, so it's not AI.
Simultaneously, we will reveal an impressive new landmark of our city. A little sister of our dome, so to speak. But that's all I'm going to say right now.
Will the barriers to the outer regions be lifted then?
After a short transitional phase. Until then, it is still forbidden to leave the city, I'm afraid.
This Sunday.
This Sunday, the 19th of January. You won't forget the date. It'll soon be in every history book.
Governor, thank you for your time.
That was Governor Kane with an update on Project Independence. Coming up, Ryoko Emilia and the Sunshine Sonata.
Interesting. Now I've already... Oh, okay, so I've already done this. Yeah, cool. Cocktail bar. Satisfied? We'd love to hear your feedback.
An old-fashioned as usual, sir? Or can I tempt you with a sunrise?
You once had this horrible cocktail.
We have Batida, City 2 Sunrise, Daiquiri, Gin, Mai Tai, Old-fashioned, Sour, and Vesper.
No, it had a different name.
Are you unsatisfied with selection?
No, it's just...
Sir?
No. Maybe I'm confusing it with some other place.
Is that a sign that my brain is muddled with that of the other protagonist, perhaps? So that's my workplace. I don't need to go
Come
in
and
there
visit
yet.
Liquid Sky.
Yeah, let's have
You there. Do you like art?
I love art. Emma Van Leer, actor, visit the Liquid Sky.
Hello. Any plans for Sunday? Liquid Sky is unveiling a new artwork.
Oh. I think Amy said something about that.
You should definitely go. It's worth it.
John, do you want to let a light ball fly?
No.
Oh, come on. It's fun. Give me one.
Let's do it. When does the fun happen? When is fun? Yeah, kudos to our son for just being like, no, I'm good, Dad, that's actually fine. That is, it appears to be a very expensive balloon. Alright. Sure some sea life will choke on that, it's fine. Wow, I can do that multiple times. I have no idea why I would. It's possible it's a... I mean, it's still moving, which is interesting. Oh, is it being... Huh. Our sun is still at the light ball display, and the little roboid appears to have followed the light ball, which is sort of interacting with it. Yeah. That's weird. I'm sure if I interact with anything anywhere, it will summon my progeny. So I will do so. Yeah, there we go. Just go home. I like Crafty's point in chat. Solving a problem forever sounds too much like a final solution. It's true. Hollow pinboard, new entries. Okay.
John?
Oh.
Adam?
It's wife.
Mom?
I mean, somewhere. I'm sorry, honey. I need to look at this hollow board. Pensively. Yep. John's development. Monday introverted, talks little. Okay. So that's me noting down his recovery process. This is my own recovery process. Double vision, vertigo, memory loss. Date book. Okay. Is today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. So the nanny for John arrives tomorrow. What is the point of these left and rights? I can make things dance, but not... I can't actually do anything. Yeah. So the nanny, I guess, will take our son to the brain place.
Adam, thank God. Are you feeling better?
Interact with wife. Amy loves you. Oh, good. Good. Let's talk, and then I'll give her the necklace.
Thanks. Yeah, I feel better.
Can I go play?
Can he? Yeah, he can, of course. But no rampaging. You probably have 1,000 questions.
I don't, actually.
Sure. Why would you?
Oh!
Sorry. My head is spinning. I have to finish up here.
Is Governor Kane making you do overtime now?
No rest for the wicked.
Still the same project?
Yeah, but it will be great, Adam. Perfect. You'll see.
So she's working on the big project, I'm guessing?
This accident. I still can't remember anything.
The final solution, whatever it is?
Maybe it's for the best. Post-traumatic stress. Dr. Sykes said it'll go away.
You don't need to remember. Everything's fine.
So, a nanny. Am I such a bad father?
Yes.
No. I'd say you're more of a... I mean, you're not a complete dud.
Oh my God.
Is a nanny so bad?
John never had problems being alone.
John is 7. You want to work again. I'm hardly at home. I think she would be good for him. She'll keep him grounded. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I seem like
have to get some work done. Lie down. Get some rest.
Here. This... Well, I thought you'd...
For me? Oh, so... Did you get this from the jewelry assembler down the street?
Well...
Yeah, that vending machine near the train.
I just thought...
No, it's really sweet. Greek fret.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Thank you, Adam. You're a darling.
Thank God the thought counts. Holy shit.
Hey, that's gonna be good.
Thank you, Adam.
You get extra interaction while she's in here. All right. Is there any new news? Apparently not. Apparently no news. Apparently no mirrors. Just brush your teeth and stare at a copper wall. Seems legit.
Is everything really okay?
Why?
Nothing. Keep playing.
Is he moving those
night, then,
with his
John.
mind?
Night.
Okay, the hands are vaguely... Yeah, okay, kid's psychic, that's cool, that's cool. It's the future, I mean. He said goodnight. Am I meant to just lay down? What about Cloud Hub? What do you got for me, Cloud Hub? Fucking nothing. Alright. Well, the good news is, the good news is... Oh. Yeah, this is all the same. The good news is I can test... Yeah, look. So if it gives me the X, then I know I can interact with it, right? I know it's not a dead end. Seems pretty relevant. We might tinkle them ivories. I could sit down. Am I hungry? I did hang out in a waiting room all day. Nope, not hungry. That answered that. There was a thing around here. Wall unit. Note. That was the nanny. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, let's sit on the couch.
Would you like to listen to some music, Adam?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Adam, what is the square root of 169?
Oh, shit. Chat, help me out. Is Adam smart? Oh, it's Place. Hello, Place. Hello. Saz asking if this house is near identical to the other one. You're goddamn right. It is the same layout. It's just the, IKEA, Apple, Will Smith, iRobot variant to the grungy, cyberpunk, but actually quite affluent, Pulitzer Prize-winning dickhead in the other one. 13? Cool. Thank you.
13.
Fantastic, Adam. Next question.
Not now, Henry.
Later, maybe?
Get out of here, Duolingo. Jesus. Ugh. I actually really like Duolingo. If it floated around my house, I might not. But, wow, do I really just go to bed? Is this where I'm meant to change to another character? Who's online? Amy's online. Lawyer... Let's try that lawyer again. It's going to go nowhere, but I'm going to give it a go.
An employee from World Union Lawyers will be available in less than 1 minute. Connecting now. Please hold. An employee from World Union Lawyers will be available in less than 1 minute. Connecting now.
Yeah, okay. It's possible there's like an endurance test element to this, and I'm meant to, wait like 7 times. But I refuse.
Yes? Did you fall over on your way to bed, or why are you calling?
I wanted to hear your voice.
We'll have to fix that. Good night, Adam. And stop calling me!
That's my wife, right? I just called my wife. I just checked to see if my wife was online. I just need to check. Okay, cool, Amy's my wife. Alright. Yeah, people keep saying good night. It looks like daytime out there. So, them saying good night to me repeatedly feels kinda... They mentioned a dome. Or, what I should be doing is reflecting on the possibility that this is like, Finland or something, right? Like, this is actually like 11 p.m. They haven't said where City 5 is. Just that no one can leave. Ever. Relax. There's no need to hurry. I called her from the other room. Yeah, wow. That's awesome. Wow, that turtleneck, buddy. Alright. Them's some bedclothes. Like a giraffe, this man. Look at it. Ah. Didn't even fade out on the music. Alright, let's go back to angry fuckwit Richard Nolan. Let's get real mad. Berlin Central, where it is always night. Okay, so I'm beginning to see a pattern.
How are you today, sir?
Good. Fantastic.
Or at least very always overcast. Oh.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Richard. How you doing?
I'm still alive.
Medi Central called us. We were worried about you.
I bet you were.
Seriously.
Frank said you would rest up for a bit.
I'm fine. I'm coming by. I have to have a chat with you anyway. Privately.
Oh yeah, Jenny said you might want to do that. Everything happens at once, right? Okay. I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Okay, my holo pinboard. Alright. So the game is being very upfront. Whew. Well, that's fine, because I haven't been tutorialized terribly much yet, and that's... I mean, you know, there was the brain test, which was pretty cool. I like that as a tutorialization thing. Tracy isn't with her parents. Where is my son? That certainly looks like... That looks very similar to, you know, Adam's child. Man in the apartment. Who visited Tracy in the apartment? I need Steve's help to read... Oh, to read Simon's module. Fuck, yes. Tracy's old scan photographer. Did she meet with him? Tracy got herself scanned for the Mars colony. So, interesting. Yeah, and Kurtz is the unifying element here, right? Oh, we have an Inspector Me. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Interesting. So it feels like Richard is the one solving the mystery, and Adam's life just is a mystery, and it sucks to be him. Or it rules to be him. I haven't really figured it out. That makes me very curious about... Yeah, this whole switching between characters. Like, is the benefit of switching between characters right now that I could access the pinboard of Adam? Is that why I would want to do that, to check other clues? But then would I need to live through a scene of Adam? Like the idea that you have a sort of living inventory that you can't sort of pause and rummage through in someone else's life. That would be interesting if that is the case. I'm probably overthinking.
Are you looking for something? Can I help?
You can help by shutting your mouth.
What? Come on, man. This joyless piece of shit. Oh, excellent. Shard chess. For my human brain. Okay.
The following ingredients are missing to assemble this product. Honey, wheat, palm oil.
Listen to this bachelor shit. Oh, damn. I mean, what's missing, what is, like, blatantly missing from a realistic depiction of this man's life is his Twitter account. I think if he just became a reply guy on Twitter, it would make too much sense. How grim. Listen to those grim noises. Because a thing flew by. I actually kind of love how lazy that feels in this context. Didn't I take out his brain? Don't I have his brain? How do I check my inventory? Which button? Up. Nanoscan report, old business card, calibration key, module, yeah. Great. Cool, alright. Do I just leave the house? I think I just leave the house, right? Like I've started here.
A newsflash from The Voice, your
I love a
trusted
newsflash,
news
though.
source for Berlin and the Western world. In Berlin, there's been yet another bombing attack on Kurtz
Right.
Robotics.
Was this
The
news last
authorities
time?
believe the terrorist anti-technology
Breakpoint.
group Breakpoint is behind the attack. This has been the second attack of its kind within the last few
Okay,
days.
so maybe new news.
In Warsaw, a drone attack by the Eastern Union within the Eastern Security...
The same as last time, I think. Yeah, Adam's life is saccharine. He gets the news incidentally because he's taking his son to the neurologist. Here, as Richard, I turn the news on and off, and that's the only thing. Like, I don't have music. It's possible I could listen to music if I sat in that chair. I'm not sure. But,
Are you certain you can go back to work, sir?
I've got to go.
I wish you a productive and successful day.
Oh, so the face on the side there appears to be Adam's and not... I mean, unless it's meant to be the face of both of them. But this one doesn't look like it has polygonal facial hair. It's hard to know. Okay, January 13th. Was it January 19th was the big thingo? The big time? Kiosk, tabak. Oh. Oh man, everyone's so shifty. Mean. Time to go to work. At the voice. Is that the train? It's very flat. Oh, this is just the plaza? Okay, so they've given me a very different... Yeah, so, okay, so West Plaza Tower. This is a cab. Cab Car Incorporated, wow. That's, what's interesting is it's like those scooters, right?
Mars, our future.
You just fucking
By being a Martian
jump
colonist on Red 1, you are helping create a new world. Start afresh. Decide the future. Be a pioneer. Interested? Marset Inc. is taking applications now. Valid nanoscan required.
I want to know what they're scanning. Why it's called a nanoscan. It just seems like a slight mishmash. Also, like, there's burning barrels in that alleyway. They've leaned in so hard. Oh no. Bots stole my job? Okay, so this is an automation stealing work kind of world. Examine, identified person, Felix Anders, geolocation missing, unemployed.
Bots took your job. Where did you work?
In a bot factory.
What? The bots are assembling themselves now?
A bit more complex than that. But I needed something catchy for the sign.
Sorry, I only have this bar here.
Okay, good,
My
finally.
assembler's acting up.
Oh, thanks, sir. You're a saint.
He is a possibly redeemable jumble of shit. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out.
Mars, our future.
Inspector me, I thought he said a butt factory. Well, look, if the butts are taking over, if butts are making their own butts, I think that's a problem. I think we need to seize the means of production. Read.
Hey man, hold up.
Oh!
Yo, passwords, wizards, dark cloud logins.
What?
Jace here can get you everything you need.
What?
I'm not interested in your crap.
Not only am I not interested, like, Jace is the name of a magic card?
Don't I know you?
Well, not well enough for us to interact or for me to recognize who you are, so I guess I don't care. Oh, I love ground flyers. Give me your street trash. Illegal print item. Oh, does not fall in accordance with the registration and safety guidelines of the United States of the West. Owning and distributing this item is prohibited. Registration of this item is required by law. Pick it up. Yep, breakpoint. Alright.
Breakpoint.
And it's in the inventory. I love it. Okay. Okay.
Go get scans. At least one of us might have a chance.
You won't even notice. Look at the radio.
Nanoscan cell. This cell is the property of the government. Please follow all instructions given by the police. Any damage caused to the cell is punishable by law. So that's a cop just standing out front. Literally a RoboCop. Alright. Cool. Cool. There's my workplace. Let's go there absolutely last. I dare say there's nothing over... And we'll check in a bit, but let's check out this kiosk.
Sir, do you have children? Help our authorities improve the lives of future generations.
I don't have time.
Sir, you should consider taking the time.
So, if Richard knows what the robot is asking him about, and I would like to think that he does if the voice is any sort of, news media, he should be aware of what issues are being thrown at him by this dude. But what's great about this exchange is I, the player, don't know what the robot was asking for. So the robot's like, would you like to save the future or your children's future, like, at all? Richard's like, nah. Nah, I'm booked, man. I'm booked solid, so I'm gonna go. Oh, it's Randy. Hello, Randy. Who is Randy? Schultzheimer, Sector 57, Berlin, small business owner.
Big pack?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! At least someone's keeping this business alive.
Didn't you leave for Mars? Make a new start and all that?
Yeah, Nolan. I got myself scanned. I guess that's stupid to you.
I do have my principles.
What are my
I
principles,
do have
though?
quite a mortgage.
Seriously, what the fuck are my principles? And what did I buy a big pack of? As it wasn't anything for my machine at home. What principles, dude? For serious. Alright, so we are hemmed in, as indeed we should be. It's a, it's a video game, it's not a D&D game. Can I walk up here? I can.
A 250-story administration building was destroyed by 5 missiles. News from New York.
250
Martian
story.
colony Red 1 has begun testing its autonomous energy supply.
Okay.
A representative of the settler group Marset spoke at a press conference yesterday to make the announcement. According to Marset, the colony is expected to be autonomous within a few days.
Yeah, that sounds...
In London, it has been revealed today that last month, cyber criminals hacked the communication service of the Cloud. The hackers created vast numbers of false identities and brought them into circulation. Experts believe that either an organized criminal network or foreign secret services are behind.
Interesting and quite possibly relevant, or going to become relevant. So far, the signposting has been pretty good. I don't expect this game to punish us for not having stood in a train station instead of going to work and listen to like every little news broadcast. There might be something where I'm like, wait, did I hear about that before? But yeah, because there's a... It's interesting.
Welcome, Mr. Nolan.
A rich enough layer of world
You're
building.
expected on floor 247.
Rich enough world building, and I don't... Like, if something turns up that I don't remember, I'm more likely to be like, oh, I must have missed something, as opposed to, why the fuck didn't they tell me? Wow, building is under surveillance. Interesting. I guess that's one way to get away with not putting in enough plot threads. Well, one way to get away with it if your player base is me. That is often not the case. It looks like a keyboard. Moscow, Tokyo. Interesting spelling. I don't know if that is a actual other type of spelling. Like other language sort of stuff. Alright. I'm at work.
Good morning.
Morning.
Richard, I'll talk to you later.
Who is he?
That is Mr. Davis, sir.
Davis? Never heard of him. Is he new?
Mr. Lloyd will introduce you. He is expecting you.
God, what's the emergency? I'll go talk to Steve first.
Okay. She is pretty cold. I like it.
Richard, come on, let's take a look at you.
I'm curious what the rationale is. Now, sorry, I just need to, I need to check my notes real quick. Is Carrie the one that we're having the affair with, and is Lydia? Lydia is the one. Well, I say the one. I have no idea. No idea who we're playing here. News analyst. Let's chat to Steve first. Well, no, you know what? Fuck it.
Carrie, could you give us a minute?
Oh.
Of course.
What's going on?
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I was doing that just to, like, you know, dot all the T's and cross all my I's, but that's fucking great. That is perfect. Of course I told her to get out, because it's conspiracy time.
You should go to hospital more often, but rest up for a little while longer, okay?
I have to work, Steve.
Ah, nonsense. We got Troy now.
Oh, no.
Take a break.
Troy is new Richard. Oh, wow. React emotionally, react calmly. So Richard sucks, and because we have Adam to play off of here, and Adam is, you know, really chilled and subdued, like maybe a little too subdued, I'm actually more inclined to go a little bit more wild with Richard because we've got this tall chunk of sorbet of a man in Adam as the ultimate palate cleanser. So I think I'm going to go react emotionally. What do you guys reckon? I'll sip some tea. Oh, I'm out of tea. I'll sip some cordial and ponder on it. Oh, I have minimum one person saying yes, 2 people. Great, let's do it.
What do you mean you've got Troy now? Is he going to pay my rent too?
Well, you should probably ask him that yourself. Support for the team, that's all he told us.
Oh shit, I was kidding. Yeah,
listen, Steve, I've got to talk to you. It's about Tracy.
You're not splitting up, are you?
What makes you think that? Of course. Yeah, what makes you think that, buddy?
What makes you think that?
Well, nothing. Just
Just a what? What makes you think that, Steve? Did Tracy tell you something?
Well, Jennifer mentioned something along those lines. That you're fighting.
And why didn't you say anything?
People fight, it happens. It doesn't have to mean you're gonna split up.
It's true. Except Tracy's gone.
Tracy's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
She said she wanted to take James to her parents and come back Sunday. That was yesterday.
Have you been looking for her?
I've called everywhere. She's not at her parents, she's not at the hospital.
Well, she'll be back soon, I'm sure.
I think she's with another man, Steve. She bought a bot. One of those base 5 things.
Base 5? What'd she buy that for?
To annoy me, probably. The bot has a memory chip.
So?
I want to check its log. The bot recorded who entered my apartment. She's leaving? Fine. But James is staying with me.
I get it. Now, as far as I know, those chips are encrypted.
And that's where you come in.
Just
You're my hacker friend.
Okay. That's a level 2 encryption. I can manage that. It'll take some time, though.
Holy shit, the office drone.
I have to talk to Frank anyway.
Hey, don't worry about them too much. There'll be an explanation.
Okay, so he's going to take care of that. I was distracted by the office drone. Did he say it was going to take a while?
Richard? I'm ready.
Didn't you have to get to Frank?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, look at that fucking drone. I got real distracted by that drone. So what I found interesting there was that there were 2 options. Keep talking or leave conversation. And I don't know
There's
if...
Richard.
Hey, all good?
Hey.
You know,
The
leave...
terrorist anti-technology group Breakpoint is behind the attack. This has been the 2nd attack of its kind within the last...
So the leave conversation button, like, I'm trying to think of what it would do to the playthrough had I mid-conversation with this dude where I literally need to leave him the, you know, bot drive to find out this information about this other dude that was apparently with my wife, which is very important to this character and very important to this plot, it would seem. It seems to be the only reason we've come into work, or at least the big reason. And yet partway through I could have left that conversation to go and talk to my boss and then maybe come back to Steve. The only reason I can think of for that sort of click-through decision, apart from some, you know, really interesting writing potentialities that I doubt they chased up, is that they wanted me to click through the conversation and feel like I was participating, but they also wanted a way to leave it. On the plus side, if I had left it midway through, possibly I could have saved the game, and maybe that's what it's there for, so that you're not stuck in cutscenes. I don't know. It seemed a little weird. I'm just curious about it. Also, I'm meant to go see my boss, and I'm, like, by level design, I can pretty much tell that's my boss. Like, holy shit. But I'm gonna snoop. I bet they're listening to music. They're on a couch. Okay, so these triangles, I can see them through pretty much anything, which is great. Cool, so we've got someone over here. Troy. Hey,
Mr.
motherfucker.
Nolan.
Yes?
I wanted to introduce myself.
Not now, please, I'm busy.
But
Later, okay?
Okay, fine.
I love it. I love that the reason I can't interact with him is I'm playing someone who just fucking does not want to deal with this dude. Oh, it's my
hey,
work hub.
Richard. Long time no see.
Because I wasn't here.
Wow. Wow. I mean, this voice actor's actually playing it really well. He sounds like a natural prick. It's just working. Fucking A. Should I prod my workstation first? This is almost certainly where I work. Okay, yeah, cool. Authorization granted other users, Frank Lloyd, Troy Davis. Okay, so me, Frank, and oh, it's hot desking. Yeah. I hate the future. Oof. A moon. That is really pretty, actually. Yeah, that's nice.
Richard, come in.
Oh, okay. Frank is authorized
What
because
have
he's
you
the boss.
gotten yourself into?
Yeah, no idea. Just an accident.
You can't remember anything?
Not the accident, no.
What did the doctor say?
They said I'll get over it.
That's good to hear.
You'll have to tolerate me a little longer yet.
Sure. Richard, listen. You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have to rush back into it. Think of your health. You have a family.
No, I don't. I'm not going to say none of your business because I can already tell by Richard's tone that he kisses a little ass while in this office. He has sort of a playful, like, oh, you still got to keep me kind of thing with the boss because this is his job and he wants to keep it. I think he's just a prick to everyone else. So I think he's going to say that he's fine.
You're talking as if I were on death's door, Frank. I'm fine.
You should take a step back. Really. Don't worry about work. We'll be fine.
You'll be fine? What do you mean? Is there something I should know?
Wait a second.
Mr. Lloyd, I have time now.
A little later, Troy. I'm talking with an old friend. Apologies. Let me close the door. Okay. Now we won't be interrupted.
Great door.
What's going
Massive.
on, Frank?
Listen, Richard. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while about this.
You suck.
We've
You're
been
terrible.
given new directives from the management. Yes. They concern the work you're doing.
Am I fired? You can't be serious, Frank.
No, not fired. We are just restructuring a little. We would like to have you on board as a freelance writer. You'll get a framework contract for 1 year, and then after that we'll see.
Yeah. Complain or give up. He's kind of a complainer. It's kind of what he does. I don't want him to go down without a fight because he is fighting a lot of things, at least. Great point from Saz that it's not hot desking. That's your boss and the new flunky having complete access to your files. That is a great way of putting that. That is, yeah. Yeah, sounds like I'm super sacked.
You're kicking me out. I can't believe it.
Look, you've done a lot for the Voice, and we really want to hold on to you.
But we won't.
Oh, come on.
But your column. There's been criticism.
Fight.
So what? I'm a journalist, Frank, not a stenographer.
You were a journalist, and a damn good one.
Oh.
And what am I now?
You've turned into a man with an agenda.
But someone has to write about these things. Mankind's abolishing itself, Frank.
Oh,
and what,
dear.
we can't write about that now? I'm not a terrorist.
Richard, it's out of my control. The decision's been made.
I understand. Can I at least keep my desk in the newsroom?
Richard, we've known each other for a long time, but you have to understand.
Fine. Got it.
But you are always welcome here. You can keep using the cloud services.
Okay.
And if you need anything...
I'll come to you.
Hey, we're professionals, right? You know as well as I do that things can go this way.
Sure, Frank. You probably have stuff to do.
Alright, well, I've moved from fighting to defeated, because defeated was inevitable. I was always going to lose this. Can I fucking rough him up? No, just examine. Alright.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's cool, it's just my clone. Just my green-backed clone. Let's go to the work hub and let's take all our files because... No, okay, never mind. Alright.
Your trusted news source for Berlin and the Western world. In Berlin, There's been yet another
So,
bombing attack.
without knowing the... I mean, I know the vague content of my columns because I drank some whiskey and submitted some last session, and it was me having a huge whinge about robots being in the home. And alongside these columns that I'm writing, because I have criticisms of the technologization of our world, you have a group of individuals, Breaking Point, who use bombs and missiles to blow up towers full of people, like 250 floor towers. So in terms of management being like, yeah, I don't know that we can publish this stuff anymore. And I certainly wasn't writing it in a even-handed fashion where I quoted a lot of facts and statistics. Like, my work was absolutely and completely fucking biased. Like, it was an opinion piece. I was writing an opinion piece on how I don't like technology. So yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting.
Wow. What's made you so peeved? Hey, what's up? Something happened? Did Frank put you on some crappy job?
Technically, yes.
What then? What happened?
I'm fired.
What?
Thrown out, yeah.
Why?
You'll have to ask Frank. Some nonsense. A directive from the management. I'm out, but with a short-term freelance contract.
That's unbelievable. You should get a lawyer.
Ah, come on.
So you have to clear your desk now?
Your new colleague Troy will be sitting there tomorrow. Frank is still letting me run around here a bit, though. I can still use the network. Generous, right? How's the memory chip coming along?
Oh, yeah. It's done.
And? What's on it? Show me.
Okay, fine.
Steve had enough time to doctor himself out of the footage. Oh, switch tiles. Okay. So I'm seeing... So it's... What the fuck? Like, I'm still in the office. What's weird is that the office around me is really wibbly and Steve is gone, but I'm this sort of meta ghost. And then you've got this sliver of reality here.
No, it has to be one of the other rooms. Damn.
Okay, that's her cleaning everything out.
Okay, that looks better.
But I can still move around this. This is really weird.
Wrong room.
Is it? Nope. Oh, I can...
That's not it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
There we go.
Almost got it.
How is this a puzzle? Am I meant to be constructing the full 360?
Damn.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I cycle through them. Okay, yeah, so I'm meant to be building a complete picture. Yeah.
That's not it. Almost got it.
The sketchiness of the stuff here. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. Okay, so yeah, I'm meant to be reconstructing like a 360 fisheye kind of... But what I like is that these sketch lines here that are just, you know, the polygons that are very obviously in the space, I can imagine this as being sort of robotic peripheral vision, like a kind of a scan of the area that is aware of the rough shapes of things around it in a very polygonal way. I doubt that's what they've done, but that would be very cool. I would like that very much. They haven't done that. I mean, maybe they've done that, but, you know, I doubt it.
That's not it.
Yeah, I fucking know.
There. There he is. You see him? What is that idiot doing in my apartment?
It looks like he's helping Tracy pack her things.
He's speaking to my boy. I'll kill him, Steve. I swear to you, I'll end his life. Who is he?
Richard, you don't even know what Tracy has to do with him. He could just be helping her move.
I like
Helping
Steve.
her move? It's obvious what's going on. Tracy ran off with this... And James. She took James, too. I have to know who that is. I have to get my boy back. You gotta help me, Steve.
What? Identify him? Sure, I can try.
Do a facial comparison. Send it through the database.
Wow, Steve.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing at all? He must have left some trace in the cloud.
Or Steve is
Maybe
doing...
he's a hacker.
Everyone is solid and just hiding this dude.
Maybe we can. I don't really like it, but... Move scan. We'll check his movement profile and find out who he is.
Richard, MoveScan is a police database.
Poorly
We'll
named.
Find him that way.
Didn't you write a huge article about that?
I know, Steve, but this is about my boy.
God, okay, so
We
this is
just
his
need
art.
access.
That's illegal.
He hates technology,
And anyway,
and he hates
how are you gonna
misuse of
get clearance?
technology.
I'll take care of that. There's sources out there. Okay, Steve. Thanks for now. I have to go. I'll call you.
Wow, okay. Just... I get that you're mad, dude. Stuff went to shit, and that sucks. The feeling of that is that it sucks, right? That is an awful feeling to experience. I acknowledge that that is what this man is feeling. But... ugh. Just hunting down this dude. Like, he didn't fucking kidnap your wife. Well, I mean, his wife has completely disappeared, and so has his son, so...
Help our authorities fight illness and disease.
Help our authorities fight crime more.
Okay, so there's two angles to look at this. And the problem is that the game is painting it in one way when it's only just occurred to me now to think of it in the other. So the way that, you know, my first initial reaction, because of the way that this fuckwit has been speaking, is I'm going to track down and kill this dude because my wife left me, which legitimately sucks. Or there's the actual thing that's going on, which is your wife left you and your son is just completely missing. And you have not been told what's going on there. Your wife lied to you and hasn't even told her parents. And so you're worried about your child's welfare. That is a more legitimate reason to try and do these things. Maybe still not perfect, but, you know, a bit better. But, like, this is... They're painting him as a man who feels angrily wronged and wants to just fuck up his wife. Oh my god, it's Terrier Ashpool. That's a reference. Fuck, my brain. That's a reference. I'm pretty sure that's Philip K. Dick, right? That's got to be Philip K. Dick. Terry Ashpool. It's got to be Philip K. Dick. Alright, so let's find the thing that is the thing, I guess. Ugh, this guy. This fucking guy. So we can talk to these people now. These fringe folk. Geolocation missing, unemployed. Okay, so these are people who turn off their geolocators so that they can be, you know, whatever.
The boys are in the back if you need anything.
Okay. Yeah, these guys offered me shit, and I was like, piss off, I hate you. You're shit. And now I need them,
way.
so...
Long time no see, man. You need something? I knew it.
Where's the guy that was just here? Your friend?
Jace?
Hey, not now, dude. Jace is talking to Dr. Roboarm.
Roboarm?
Is that a real...
About an hour ago. Are you totally sure? Okay, understood.
He's a little busy right now, man, but I'm also open for business.
You said you have illegal passwords. I need one for MoveScan, for some research.
MoveScan? We got you. That's 800. All encrypted, of course.
Oh, what do you know? Here he comes again. I'll call you back later.
I like that UI for the phone call. It's kind of neat.
Okay. Anything else?
I was just talking about you.
Really? With whom?
All of these people
Maybe
like
you want to tell
60%
me your
neck.
name?
What for?
I like to know who I'm doing business with.
Okay, fine. Richard.
Mm-hmm. Just Richard?
Nolan. Richard Nolan. I'm a journalist.
Sure. Richard Nolan.
Exactly. You got a problem with that?
No. But you do. Get him.
I have a problem with my
Hey,
name.
hey, wait a minute. Relax. I just want to...
Listen to me, cop. Next time you want to pretend to buy, pick another fake name.
I'm not a cop.
Richard Nolan is dead.
What? Says who?
Says Jay. He sends his regards and wishes you a pleasant stay in hospital. Deal with him.
Cool. I thought the game was going to get me to push a button then, but no, I just got knocked the fuck out, and that's perfect. Oh, and we are Adam again. Oh shit. This is after the crash.
That's wrong.
Okay, that's wrong. I'm not to go back. I'm a gamer, right? The first thing you do is rotate 180 degrees and check out the other direction. This vehicle is the property of car cab. Use at your own risk. Takes no responsibility for damage to personal property. So that's exactly what it said in the Berlin version of events. Is Adam's world a life we've been given? Like, is Adam Richard being tricked into being happy?
What the hell?
Oh, try to catch the musical box.
Stay there.
Oh shit, I'm chasing it through space. Oh my god. Find Charlie.
Find Charlie.
Oh, Saz has a theory as well. I'm keen for this theory. I love theories.
What? What a night.
I don't know if it's pants or what, but this dude has like brick pelvis. The front of his pelvis is just a brick. Sigmund would be proud. I cannot stand it's fucking achievements. So this is nighttime. So we do have a nighttime in City 5. Okay. We've got the Candy Mountain references.
That melody. Amy?
In chat. So Saz's theory, Adam is an Ark version of Richard. So are we talking Ark as in Soma? This is the Soma crossover we've all dreamed of. How much time has passed? Okay, it's the same night. It's the same. Is the car information any different? No. Okay. Tracy and the son run away to join Soma Ark. I mean, I buy it. Oh, I want to look at Magic Piano. So the melody faded. Yeah, I meant to be going towards it.
There is one question in this world, John, that you should be asking yourself every day. Are you truly happy? Happiness comes from your brain. I could tell you a lot about your happy brain, about dendrites and synapses, but that would be quite boring. So instead, imagine a cave, a small, hollow ball filled with a sweet liquid, like a cherry. That's how it all began, with the brain of a little primeval tapeworm. Let's call him Bob. Of course. Bob was not his real name.
Yeah, no shit.
Tapeworms had long tapeworm names, just as long as their bellies, of which they were famously proud.
Scientifically
Sadly,
proven.
nobody remembers those true tapeworm names. Now, Bob lived in his little hole in the ground and was totally happy with his life. The earth was warm and comfortable, just like your bed. And with that, he was quite satisfied. But one day, Bob realized that the world around him was changing. It was growing cold and damp and wasn't comfortable at all anymore. This made Bob very sad. Because when the world changed, Bob would have to change too. And neither his happiness nor his lovely long belly could stay the same. So the tapeworm did something very interesting. He took his head and carefully turned it inward on himself to the ball with the sweet liquid that was his brain. Now, Bob's outside world was completely connected with his inside world. And when the outside world would change, his inside world was safe.
What the fuck?
That way, in the ball with the sweet liquid, the little worm could preserve his happiness forever. And he lived happily ever after until the end of prehistory. So remember, when the world and everything around us becomes cold,
is this a real thing?
We have to turn our outsides in and let our outside and our inside become one.
This is like...
And when you close your eyes, little John, then imagine how that would feel.
This is like Jordan Peterson and the crabs, or the lobsters. Like, just because something happens in the natural world and you find it evocative, it doesn't mean that's how the human fucking brain works. What the fuck? Oh, a note. Note from Amy for John, private. Oh! I can't read the note.
What is that?
Examine. Object ID, unknown, possibly dangerous. Please contact a member of City 5 Security. Cloud Hub, that's just her Cloud Hub. This is her art. That's just her art. Yeah, pick it up. Because that's a thing that can happen.
I'm actually losing my mind.
Well, we're living in a... This is what I asked in the first episode. Like, this whole idea of augmented reality.
Or is this some kind of stupid test?
Like, you already exist in a space where your vision can be intentionally occluded through digital means. So, you know, yeah, it kind of makes it harder, I think. That is an interesting point, actually. How much the use of artificial reality or augmented reality might modify or sort of destabilize that the clean boundary between, you know, real and hallucination.
Steve?
Wow, Richard, you don't look good.
It's fine. Just ran into a bit of trouble.
With the dealer downstairs, you mean? What are you doing? Come up here.
What are you doing, man? Okay, let me check my inventory. I still have the password. That's so... They beat the shit out of me, but then didn't take the thing from me that that I would have paid or did pay 800 for. I guess the implication being that they were stupid and forgot, or they were interrupted partway through. But then why was I still there? Unless they were interrupted by people who didn't actually give a shit. Maybe we'll never know. That's fine. They wanted me... I needed to get this for plot reasons, and they wanted me beat up for narrative/plot reasons. / puzzle reasons, whatever. Go to work. All of Richard's storyline is
Richard,
a death dream.
Look at you. You're a walking
theory,
corpse. Did you at least get what you wanted?
Yep. Here. Don't look at me like that. It's just a password. Will you help
Password's
me?
never hurt anybody.
Fine. But I can tell you right now that it's not going to be quick. I can't
Steve.
do that all online. I have to get a copy of the database first.
How long will that take?
A day at least.
Okay. I have some other stuff to do anyway. You know, concerning those dealers.
Are you going to report them? You know, I'd be careful if I were you.
You know what one of those guys told me? That I'm dead.
What? That's a joke, surely. Or a threat.
Didn't sound like it. Some guy called Jay is telling everybody, apparently.
Richard, they're junkies. They're high. They hang out all day in Neverland, or wherever it is they go these days.
Jay, or maybe J-A-Y? Do you know who they meant by that? Maybe a hacker. Something was with his arm.
Huh. A hacker. Jay, something with his arm. Augmented, maybe. That rings a bell. Wasn't there a narco? Hold on. I'll send you some material from the archives. Maybe you'll find him there.
Steve, you are a spineless sack of nonsense.
Okay.
Okay, another puzzle. Find out who Jay is and where he might hide. Cool, cool. So we'll do this, and I think we'll probably call it a night. I'm starting to get a little bit of shoulder, arm, hand issues. So saying I like that Steve has a dad bod? That's fair. That's fair. I like that too. But yeah, he's just... Oh, earpiece falling out. Alright, anyway, let's get through this. Unknown assailants assault police station, theft of database technology. London, TVN. A group of unknown individuals has assaulted a police station in the remote District 99 last night, stealing government-issued database technology from the Robodat series. The attackers breached the doors of the police station, guarded by only 2 police bots with a rocket launcher. Wow, they fled the scene before any more units arrived. The spokesman said that the culprits were most likely anarchists or hardware hackers. Okay.
Jay Kozowski, wanted terrorist in hiding.
In hiding? Okay, but where?
Okay, so Alright, found that pretty quick. Augmentation scientist goes into hiding. Officials suspect terrorist connections. New York. Augmentation scientist of Kurtz Labs Jay Kozowski eluded police summoning and subsequent questioning by fleeing to an unknown location. K was suspected to have connections to terrorist organizations such as Breakpoint, and is also a suspect connected to industrial espionage regarding research documents and facility layouts. The initial digital manhunt remains inconclusive. I don't know what assign means. Oh, okay. Put to the side. Alright, cool. Augmentation produces subhumans. Sociologist warns of the dangers of enhancement technologies. Washington. Sociologist Jonathan Miller criticized augmentation technology in an interview. We observed that employees require or even demand augmentations if you apply for a job. Healthy human arms aren't enough anymore. As a society, we should be aware that we are in the progress of creating humans of different quality. Advertisement promises superhumans, but if you cannot afford augmentations, you are virtually demoted to a subhuman level. Okay. Put that one back. Hacking ring
Jack
exposed.
McHale, augmented arms, hacker.
Berlin police succeeded in landing another heavy blow against cybercrime during a raid in Sector 31. 16 members of hacker group CPK were arrested. See, this is why 16 should perhaps be, like if Sector 31 is a proper noun, then 16 should be the word 16 instead of the numerals. CPK founder Jack McHale could not be apprehended. Due to his unusual augmentations, the hacker had recently made a name for himself in the cyborg fashion scene. I'm going to assign that. I mean, there was more dialogue with this one, so I suspect this is actually the answer, but like... cyber criminals hack the cloud, false identities distributed. London, as recently as today, we have learned that cyber criminals hacked the telecommunication service, the cloud, during the last month. This we've already heard on the news. Nope. Hackers on the rise. Number of digital assaults increased again. The number of attacks from hackers and data anarchists on governmental and private networks increased yet again. This was stated in the final report of the year 2047. According to the report, total number of registered incidents has doubled compared to the year before.
Jeff Kozowski, augmented arm.
Augmented body parts are more efficient, durable, and aesthetic. Our colleague Jeff Kozowski will amputate one of his biological arms and replace it with an augmentation he developed himself. He will be a better human. Okay. Sign that. Let's put that back, because that does this. You know, it doesn't seem to be
more bots. Wonderful.
Base 6 bots about to be released. Okay. Appendages of previous models are compatible. The shipping of a new series of androids is about to start in North America. Owners of previous models can continue to use spare parts like arms or legs, just like ordinary augmentations, for their new bots. In the wake of the release, officials have set up collecting points where old bots can be disintegrated or disposed. Okay, so once again we have, you know, here is your robot. It thinks, it feels, it laughs, it loves. Feel free to kill it and replace it with a new one. But you can keep the arm, because arms are expensive, I guess.
Good lord.
Police bots with new arm augmentation. Okay, new hardware for automatic weapon. The robotic police forces of the United States will be outfitted with new arm augmentations. Officials say the Security Council agreed on this new technology's deployment. Most important new function will be a hard point for an automatic weapon with a total capacity of 950 rounds of ammunition. According to the Council, this new equipment is necessary to counter the increasing number of anarchistic criminals who are increasingly violent and heavily armed. Wow. Yeah, none of that could ever go poorly in the slightest. The CPK declares... Jack McHale.
Okay, so much for Jack.
We hereby declare that both our founders, Andy West and Jack McHale, were killed on June 22nd, 2046 during a drone attack carried out by the terrorist state. The fight against the technocratic system continues. Okay, cool. So that's interesting. So I was allowed to chase and then, you know, lose that particular thread. That's kind of cool. And then, of course, tucked in here, presumably the answer.
Connected to the Doomsday Club.
The Breakpoint hackers, probably.
More cabin car accidents. Manufacturer. Terrorists hacked these vehicles. Okay. Alright, something went wrong with the electronics. After 3 cabin car accidents, the manufacturer denied any responsibility. Accidents are tragic, but almost all could be classified as human errors, like reverting to manual control. Open cases are allegedly the responsibility of Doomsday-affiliated terrorists who hack the vehicles to discredit the utilized technology. Interesting. What I find novel about this image here in aggregate is that we've got fairly clean text. Down on the lower left, you know, we've got my current objective. Down in the lower right, we've got the key showing me what buttons I need to press to do what. But then if you center on right in the middle, the actual sort of flyer or news article or whatever it is that I'm pulling this from, this looks like it could have been made in Microsoft Paint. Everything else is a little bit cleaner. Like, this game has elements where, you know, it's maybe not as... It doesn't have the sort of extreme polish that you get from, you know, AAA expensive games. And that's fine. I'm not necessarily looking for that. But there is a bit of a quality disparity between a lot of this and then this stuff. It's, like, it looks like a boomer meme. Which is unfortunate. I'm going to say that's unfortunate. So... Doomsday Club, this appears to be the...
Here, this looks interesting. Jeff Kozowski, researcher in the field of robotics. Augmentation of the right lower arm. Luddite. Breakpoint went under the radar. Connections to Berlin's anarchy scene. Doomsday, that's an anarchists club. I could try there. Okay, Steve. Thanks. I'll call you about the move scan search.
You want to go to Doomsday? Are you mad? There's a raid there every other week.
I want to know why I am apparently dead.
Oh, come on, Richard. That's just junkie talk.
You're alive, man.
You're alive. Concentrate on Tracy and James. And on your health.
I don't know, Steve. I don't have a good feeling about it. Why does he think I'm dead? Maybe he knows something about James, too.
That doesn't make any sense. He will know something about James because it's almost certainly all connected, but that is a tenuous fucking link to hand me as the, you know, as the player. Okay, we're going to go to the next section. We're going to go through the auto-load, auto-save, I should say, bit, the crucible of saves. Excellent. We are just here now. That's great. That's perfect. Cool. Let's end it here. Whew. Okay. So, we've furthered the plot with Richard substantially. And all we've really done with Adam is sort of trip out a bit. You know, we go to bed. We have a dream about chasing a music box. We need to find Charlie, apparently. And then we see a digital fragment, and we're not sure if we're, you know, losing our minds or not. That was the assumption of the character. And then we're Richard here, you know, hunting down a dude who was in his apartment. But then also, the more important thing, why does somebody think that I'm dead? I'm much more cool with hunting that down. And I'm going to be very frustrated when his attempts to hunt down his wife are going to be validated by the plot, because I really worry that that's the case. Which is a real shame. It's a real unfortunate shame, because this sort of behavior is fucked up. It's super fucked up. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming. Whoa. Oof. Big stretch. Alright. Night, guys. Fare thee well.